Yo, what up, what's poppin', what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? And so it's this time again, guys, where I drop my new bad boy membership program. This one's called The Correct Amount of Time and Attention to Give a Woman You're Dating, okay? And so listen, guys, I always try to stress to you how important it is to make sure that you're not wasting time with women. Okay? See, a lot of times you interact with women who aren't going to get with you, who aren't going to sleep with you, who aren't going to date you, whatever it is like that. They're giving you the runaround. You're talking on the phone with these girls. You're interacting with these girls on Instagram and Facebook and, hollering at them on the dating sites and all this other stuff. And you're wasting your time with women who have no interest in actually dealing with you, right? And so what happens is that you end up wasting a lot of time. Also, what happens is this. You meet a girl who is interested in you. You're actually, interacting with her and she is feeling you, you're feeling her, whatever it is like that. But you're giving her way too much time and attention at the beginning. You're giving her too much energy at this point. And then what happens is that you mess up the interaction for later on because you're giving her too much attention and time right now, right? So in this program, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down, right, different scenarios and the amount of time and attention you should give women in these scenarios. All right. So guys, check this out. And right after you finish checking this out, make sure you click the link below or go straight to badboymembership.com to get this program plus all the other audio and video dating advice tutorials. All right. Check this out. What is the correct amount of, time and attention to give a woman, right? Like, what is the correct way to give a woman time and attention? Now, it's really simple, and this is going to be sort of the basis of what I'm talking about in this whole program, right? So the correct way to give a woman time and attention is that there is a rise in the attention you give a woman the more that time goes on. I'm going to say that. There's a rise in the attention that you give women the more that time goes on, right? So what does that mean? That means that if you've known a girl, for example, for 2 days, right? You're not going to give her the same amount of attention that you've known a girl for 2 months, and you're not going to give her the same amount of attention of a girl you've known for 2 years, that you've been dealing with for 2 years, right? So a girl that you've known for 2 days should not be getting the same amount of attention as a girl you've known for 2 months and a girl you've known for 2 years, right? So what that means is the girl that you've known for 2 days is going to get the least amount of attention. The girl you've known for 2 years is going to get the most amount of attention, right? So there's a rise in attention the more time goes on. Now, this also has to do with the consistency at which you're interacting with the girl, right? So what that means is that it can't just be that you've known of this girl for 2 years. So let's say you meet a girl today, you went out maybe twice, and then y'all didn't see each other. Y'all kind of lost contact. And then you saw her again and ran into her 2 years later, right? You've known her for 2 years, but you haven't really been interacting with her on a consistent basis for 2 years. So the time that goes on still has to be consistent time, right? So you're not just going to give this girl a lot of time because you've known her for 2 years, but you haven't seen her in 2 years. When you give a woman too much of your time and attention too quickly. So what happens when you give a woman too much of your time and attention too quickly? See, when you give a woman too much of your time and attention too quickly, that in most cases is not going to benefit you. In fact, it's going to be at your detriment. See, I've talked about this a lot on different videos and stuff like that, where, I tell you guys, hey, listen, if you're just trying to hook up with a girl, just have sex with her. And that's it. And I'm going to talk about that a little later too in this video. Right. But what happens is that when you give a woman too much time and attention too quickly, she starts to feel entitled to your time and attention, right? She starts to feel entitled to your time and attention. So what happens is that a lot of guys, they get excited when they get with a girl that they're interested in. They're like, oh my gosh, she's so bad. She's so hot. He's thinking about her. And then he wants to like talk to her. He's thinking about her. He wants to see her all the time and all this other stuff. So then he starts giving her all this time and attention. So then she gets used to the time and attention quickly. And then she gets kind of spoiled with that time and attention you're giving her. So now at one day you wake up and you're just like, oh yeah, I feel like doing something else today, or, you know, I'm busy or whatever. I can't really attend to this woman right now because, you know, I got stuff to do, right? I still like her. I still want to see her probably this weekend or whatever. But right now I'm just doing this thing. And then so she'll text you or call you. And let's say you see the text, but you don't respond, quick enough, or you see her that she called you, but you didn't call her right back. And then what happens is that she's most likely going to come at you like, hey, how come you haven't texted me? I texted you like an hour ago. I haven't heard from you. What's going on? Right? And you're like, yo, why is this girl tripping like that? Now, the reason why she's acting like that was because you started out giving her way too much time and attention. So now she feels as if she's entitled to that. Because what you have to understand is this: women can't go backwards. I'm going to say that again. Women can't go backwards. So what that means is that if you're giving her a lot of time and attention, right? So let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like a lot of attention, like crazy amounts of attention, and 1 being hardly no attention at all. Let's say you're giving her attention on a level 7 and you just met this woman. Right? You're texting her, calling her, spending time on the phone with her. You understand what I'm saying? Hitting her up on Instagram. You're doing a bunch of stuff, right? And you just met this girl last week. So let's say you're giving her attention on a 7. If your attention drops down to a 5, right? She's going to probably feel some type of way, and that's going to cause her to bring drama to your situation. You understand? Because you're doing too much too soon. And she can't go back. You understand? So if you go from speaking to her on the phone for a half an hour, 2 or 3 times a week, you only know this girl for 3 weeks, right? Then the 4th week, you just like texted her or something, or you didn't even talk to her on the phone. She's gonna be like, yo, what happened? What's going on? And that's because you gave her too much attention and time too soon. And when you do that, that causes a woman to bring drama to your situation because she feels entitled to your time and energy because you gave her that much already. So this is why I said you got to move it slow. So because you've known her for a short amount of time, that means that the time and attention you give her should be small. You understand? And I'm going to get to that, in a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys 6 scenarios when it comes to this game. And I'm going to tell you the exact amount of time and attention that you give these women in these scenarios. Right? So this is something that you're going to want to actually jot down. Make sure that you remember these so that when you are in these situations, you'll know the best course of action to make something happen. Right? So now, the 6 things I'm going to talk about is this. I'm going to talk about the scenario of approaching women. I'm going to talk about the scenario of being on the phone with a woman. I'm going to talk about going on first dates with a woman. I'm going to talk about hooking up with a fuck buddy. Then I'm going to talk about when you're actually in the, dating process of just dating a girl. And then I'm going to talk about the situation of you having a girlfriend and wife. And in each of these situations, I'm going to tell you the appropriate amount of time and attention you should give to each of these scenarios and each of these situations. All right. So let's just jump right into this. Now, earlier, you heard me mentioning my Bad Boy membership program. So this program is a 45 through 90 minute audio/video step-by-step dating advice tutorial series that will help you learn how to attract beautiful women, right? So you've probably read articles or seen videos about attracting women. You've heard that you have to use pickup lines or act like something you're not, or act like a jerk, or you'll never be able to sleep with women. And you've probably realized that these are all lies. You hear all these gimmicky things and you're like, what are you talking about? This stuff doesn't work, right? So I'm going to tell you the truth about how to actually improve your game. Okay, so the thing is, you don't have to do any pickup lines or anything like that to really get beautiful women, right? The thing is that you just have to avoid making the mistake that most guys make. And most guys make the mistake of thinking a magic pill or a magic line or a magic trick is going to get them what they want from dating. They think reading a few articles, watching a few videos, or even getting a few questions answered is going to teach them everything they need to know about attracting women. When this doesn't work, they keep being frustrated at the lack of results. So until you understand the truth, you'll keep being disappointed in approaches that just don't work. Reading a few articles, watching a few videos, or even getting a few questions answered is only going to teach you a few things. It isn't going to maximize your success in dating. What you need is consistent, honest, and straightforward information about how attracting beautiful women is really accomplished. So the truth is, in order to attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women, there's really one thing that you need to do. And that one thing is examine and practice the game on a consistent basis. I'm going to say that again. Examine and practice the game on a consistent basis, right? So that means that, you can't learn how to attract women by studying the game just once in a while. You can't learn how to attract women by studying the game from time to time. You can't learn how to attract the women by studying the game every now and then, okay? You will only learn how to attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women if you examine and practice the game on a consistent basis. All right, so look at it this way. If a guy had a pot belly and wanted to get six-pack abs, he would have to go to the gym and eat healthy consistently. He won't get six-pack abs if he goes to the gym and eats healthy once in a while, from time to time, or every now and then. He would have to go to the gym and eat healthy on a consistent basis to get results. So the same thing applies to you in becoming the man who attracts beautiful women. You'll learn how to attract beautiful women when you examine and practice the game on a consistent basis, right? And so this is why I came out with my Bad Boy membership program. And as a member, again, you get consistent, honest, and straightforward information every month. And then this is going to be a 45 to 90 minute audio/video step-by-step dating advice tutorial series that you're going to be getting that's going to help you step up your game, right? So I'm going to tell you some of the things that you're going to actually be getting in this Bad Boy membership. So right here we have the easy way to date online for men. So in this audio, you're going to learn what type of pictures to put up in your profile and what type of pictures to avoid, what you need to write in your profile that will make women want to contact you. You will learn how to send a message to women that will make her give you her number fast and want to go on a date with you. Also, you're going to learn techniques that will make multiple women contact you without you having to send them a message first. You're also going to get the ultimate 5-step guide to getting over approach anxiety. And in this audio, you're going to learn how to prepare yourself before you approach women, how to approach multiple women in one day. You're also going to learn how to use the Band-Aid method, which will help you increase the amount of women you approach. You're also going to learn how to use a technique that I created called the walk by that will help you get over your anxiety of approaching women in the street, and much more. And also you're going to get how to attract women using direct game. And in this audio, you're going to learn what direct game is and how it will help you approach more women. You're also going to learn how to find the women who are attracted to you and how to avoid women who will waste your time. You're going to know what to say to women when you are using direct game. You're also going to learn how to get women to want to hook up with you. right? So you're going to get all of these programs, and each month you're going to get a new program, right? Let me actually let you know some more of the programs you're going to get on the Bad Boy membership. So another program you're going to get is 10 ways for men to build their confidence. You're also going to get how to get more dates and less flakes, how to get girls from the club back to your place, 15 signs she's interested in you, how to attract women using your conversation skills, just have sex with her, how to have sex with women without having to go on dates, the art of approaching and picking up women successfully, how to get women to chase you, the ultimate guide on how to get a girl back to your place, 5 tips on never running out of stuff to say to women, how to step up your phone/text game, how to build sexual tension with a woman, 5 tips on how to attract dimes, the art of flirting, 7 ways to reduce your amount of rejections, 10 fast and easy ways to get more sex. Now, when you join the Bad Boy membership today, you're going to get all of these programs that I just mentioned. So all of the programs that I just mentioned, you're going to get all of these today. And then each month, you're going to get a new program. Every first of the month, you're going to get a new program. So you're going to get all of these programs and more, and you're going to get a new program each month. Now, you're going to get a bonus when you join the Bad Boy membership, and this bonus is unlimited free email coaching. So as a bonus for being a Bad Boy member, you'll be able to email me any questions you have about your dating life for free. I will answer any questions that you have, and you can send me as many questions as you want. Clients pay $49.97 just to get one question answered, and you get to have unlimited questions answered for free as long as you are a Bad Boy member. Now, is the Bad Boy membership right for you? Now, I want to be completely honest. I do not want you to join the Bad Boy membership if it's not right for you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to list a few things that will make it extremely clear if the Bad Boy membership is right for you. Then I'm also going to list a few things that's going to make it extremely clear if the Bad Boy membership is not right for you. All right, so the Bad Boy membership is right for you if you're frustrated because you keep trying to attract women but nothing seems to work. You're tired of not knowing what to say to women so you can get their numbers and go on dates. You want to get to know how to get over your fear of rejection. You want to know how to become a confident man. You want to increase your number of sex partners. You want to know how to get girls from the club back to your place. You want to know how to get more women to contact you on online dating sites. And you want to know how to approach and pick up women successfully. So if one or all of those things apply to you, then the Bad Boy membership is right for you. And you should click below to subscribe. Now, I'm going to list a few things that will let you know if the Bad Boy membership is not right for you. So this is not right for you if you're able to attract women easily. You know exactly what to say to women to increase the chances of you having sex with them. You have a lot of hot chicks' numbers in your phone that you can call right now to go on dates with. You have no fear of approaching women in the street, in bars, or at clubs. You are having sex on a consistent basis with multiple women. So you might be wondering, how much would I have to invest to become a Bad Boy member so that I can consistently study the game and learn how to really attract women? Now, keep in mind that I charge $3,000 a month for in-person personal coaching. If you were to purchase each audio/video in this membership by itself, the amount would be $297 for each audio/video. As of right now, there are over 3 dozen programs on the Bad Boy membership, with a new program being created each month. So if you were to purchase each of these programs, it will cost you over $10,000. But you're not going to pay $10,000 or even $297. Since I want you to get this content that will help you become more successful with women, you will only have to invest $97 a month. That's it, only $97 a month, and you can cancel at any time. Now, this is a small investment that you're making to learn how to realistically attract beautiful women successfully. Now, before I end this audio, I want to read you something, a quote that I put on Facebook the other day. And, you know, a lot of people were commenting on it, and they was just like, yo, this breaks down basically everything when we talk about, you know, what game is and what it's about and why it's important. Because a lot of times, you know, guys, they're like, oh, well, you know, what's the point of this game stuff? And, it doesn't make any sense. And it's all about looks and money and status. And if you don't have the looks, then you can't get girls and blah, 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 and all this other craziness, right? So I'm going to read this quote, right? And this is what I said on Facebook. I said, most people do not understand what game is. Game is about skill and strategy. Everyone technically has game. The question is your game weak or is your game tight? Usually, we say a person has game if their game is tight, and a person doesn't have game if their game is weak. So you can have two guys, one whose game is tight and one whose game is weak. They can both get women. The difference is the guy whose game is tight will have more options, have more sex, and usually have more attractive women to choose from. The guy whose game is weak usually has limited options, usually takes what he can get when it comes to sex, and in most cases has average to below average looking women. So when a man steps up his game, that means he is learning what he can do to improve himself, which improves the quality of women he attracts. The choice is up to you as to which guy you want to be. So basically, what I'm saying here is that the more that you study the game, the better that you get at the game, then the better results you will get. So basically, you decide the type of guy you want to be. So you can decide to be the guy who keeps getting rejected, the guy who keeps getting flaked on, the guy who keeps wasting money on all these dates that don't go anywhere, or you just end up settling for that one girl that you're really not that into, but you're just settling for her because you think you can't do any better. So you could be that dude, or you can be a guy who actually steps up his game, a guy who knows what to do, a guy who knows how to attract beautiful women, a guy who is going to have multiple women who is going to be interested in him so that he can really have a successful dating life. You have to choose which guy you want to be. And I think you want to be that guy who's successful with women, which is why you're listening to this audio program right now. See, the Bad Boy membership is for guys at various levels of the game. You can be a guy who has never talked to a woman, or you could be a guy who is just trying to improve his game. Either way, these easy to follow steps in the Bad Boy membership program will help you become the man who will attract beautiful women. I've helped thousands of men achieve success in the dating game, and I want to help you achieve that same success. Remember, in order to attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women, there's really just one thing you need to do. Examine and practice the game on a consistent basis, and what better way to do that than to join the Bad Boy membership program. So in the Bad Boy membership, you get a different 45 through 90 minute audio/video series every month, filled with detailed, easy to follow, step-by-step content that will help you attract beautiful women, and unlimited email coaching, a $49.97 value you get for free. You get all of this for only $97 a month, and remember, you can cancel anytime. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Click below and join the Bad Boy membership today.